Yeah, we got to do something about him.
She was going hard on Matt Ryan.
Hey,
he ain't got no arm. I was like,
yeah, I'm feeling Judge Hatchett already.
So, Tory, when you look at the ATL scene, man, how is it? How is the night scene in Atlanta, in your opinion?
You know what? We over at Sweet, we try to we like the underdog on the block. You know what I mean? I know we're doing well, you know, for the most part, and we're definitely blessed, but we really can't afford to book like all these $40,000 and $50,000 artists and all of that stuff, man. So we pretty much base everything off of the experience. You know what I mean? You know, I came up in the '90s where like people believe in dancing and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, kind of the whole VIP experience is kind of like taking the whole dance experience out of there. You know, and everybody wants to be in VIP sections now.
I blame Diddy for that. I blame Puff Daddy for that.
You're right.
I blame Diddy for that.
That's true.
But I believe in like the experience where people party. Like I believe like people always gonna party. People been partying since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you know, my whole perspective is focus on the party. If people had a great time and they walking out of your spot sweating and they, you know, telling all their friends about it, they're gonna come back. You know what I mean? I got a better chance of that guy coming back more so than a guy who had to spend, you know, $1,500 on a VIP section or something. You with me?
Yeah.
I think it's more guys out there with $100, $200 to spend.
Yeah.
More so than the guy that got,
Good
you know,
point.
$1,200, $1,500.
Yeah.
Great
to spend.
point.
Yeah.
You with me? So we cater to that, you know, that middle class guy, you know, who just want to hang out at the bar and meet some pretty girls, and you know, we can still I've got a couple $100 tabs myself. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you know what I mean? Just hanging out at the bar. You know, that's what we believe in focusing on that guy who can afford to come out all the time.
That's
not people who can just afford to come out when they got, you know, 15.
I got the income tax back, boy. I'm finna go kill him. I'm finna go kill him.
Yeah.
This is a good time for the club industry right here. This season, buddy. Everybody balling. Everybody balling.
Hey, what happened to that car you had last week? Turn that thing in, boy. That lease, that check went out.
I signed a 2-month lease. Rims and everything going down.
Hey, so we talk about the walkthrough. It ain't the artist that you had to do. Is the artist the worst, or his guy who think they at the same level as the artist? You had to be like, dog, you ain't nobody. I don't know you.
His partner them.
Yeah, the entourage can be a little difficult sometimes. But these guys are, you know, the artists are divas, man. Like I said, you'd be so surprised. Everybody's divas. Like, you know, like you could barely get close to them, you know. But the ones that turn up, like, the ones that turn up are the ones that you always want to grab. You know, like some people's reputations speak for themselves. Yeah. You know. But some people are just, won't even say 2 words to anybody. Barely take a couple pictures, you know.
Wow.
And after they get all that money in cash.
I want y'all to understand what he's just saying. When he say these numbers, this ain't check, this ain't credit.
Yeah, man. Duffel bag, boy.
That's cash, man.
Put it in the bag.
There's a bunch of beans in the bag that this brother walking out with.
That's it. They won't even walk in the door unless everything is totally paid. And I get that. I get it. You know, I understand you can, you know, if a cat don't make his money back at the door, they don't care nothing about you making your money back. All they care about is getting their money.
Makes I know I'm hogging this, but let me ask you, what about the B artist?
The B artist.
The one that, who think they famous, but they really ain't.
I got a single out. I'm hot.
But you put their name on there just to give them a little love. But
Atlanta got everybody famous, though. I want you.
Atlanta, you know, with those
reality.
Yeah, but those guys that, you know, used to be dope, you know what I mean? Might not be that dope anymore. You know what? They're real easy to work with, to be honest with you. We just had the group Silk come in on Saturday. Guys didn't really want nothing, man. Paid their own VIP section and everything. Said, Tory, we're going to do our, we dropped a new album just the other day. I said, I didn't know you dropped another album. So we're going to do the album release party up here. So that's okay, cool. That's, you know, we'll do that. You know, we'll do that. A lot of cats come to Atlanta. You know, it's a great place to revive your career, too. You know, resuscitate your career. So, you know what I mean? Cats, those guys don't really be asking for too much. Just a little exposure.
Wow.
The thing I just love about, like, just say both of these guys, just how they embrace, like these are our boys. You know what I'm saying? I hit Tory the other day. I knew about that special guest. He came Friday. He like, man, I'm like, bro, I'm already on there. So I mean, just both of you guys, man. I just, from the bottom of my heart, I just appreciate just the relationship that we have, and I know we got so many more things that we're going to do together. I mean, I just feel blessed to be sitting between these guys.
Funny story though, and I tell everybody, I say I went to Sweet last May, and I couldn't get in. And Mason was like, "Why you didn't call me?" I told Walt. This is before we really got to doing something. I said, when Walt came in, we're like, "Dog, we're doing the Falcons game. I promise y'all, let's do it." We got the Falcons. Now almost a year later, I ain't even got to ask no one. I said, I hear somebody else, we go to suite. But Walt, you always say one thing about you, man, is relationships in your world.
Yeah.
Relationships is big for you, man. Talk about how important. Because I swear we can't go in no restaurant down here and it's like, Walt was there, Walt was there. How important are relationships to you, man?
Hey, super important. It's amazing. It's about relationships, and it's about the trust factor. It's about your clients believing in you. Mm-hmm. You do what you say, mean what you say, do what you say you're going to do as well. So I take that attitude. My wife will tell you I have a lot of sleepless nights because I'm up. If I tell my client I'm going to have your permit Monday, and I don't get that permit on Monday,
drives you crazy.
It drives me crazy because that was my word to them. And I understand, Tory will tell you the city of Atlanta will drag you sometime. And that's my client's money on hold. They can't sell any alcohol, any food. And the biggest thing for me is, you know who I think about the most? Their staff. Their staff is waiting on their job. So for me, I have to do everything in my power to do what I tell my clients I'm going to do in order to be successful. And that's the only way, because there's a whole bunch of attorneys and people that feel they can do what I do. But, when I leave a client from getting their liquor license and their permits, I have a long-lasting friendship and relationship with them.